People did not leave the theater in 1999 confused. They left questioning reality. Because The Matrix wasn't just a movie, it was a warning. Fact 1. The original Matrix was considered too sick for audiences. The Wachowskis' first script was rejected for being psychologically horrifying. Originally, humans weren't just batteries, their emotions, fear, pleasure, and pain, were harvested continuously. Executives said it felt like mental and bodily violation, closer to neural torture than science fiction. Warner Bros. Forced massive rewrites to avoid an NC-17 rating. What survived was philosophy. What was removed was something far darker. Fact 2. Keanu Reeves filmed most of the movie with a broken neck. Just months before filming, Keanu Reeves shattered 2 cervical vertebrae in a motorcycle accident. Doctors warned him, one wrong impact could cause paralysis. He told no one, trained 6-8 hours a day and performed most of his own stunts. That's why Neo uses his hands more than his legs. It wasn't style. It was survival. Fact 3. The naked Neo scene was originally 1 full minute long. The pod awakening scene we see lasts seconds. The original cut lasted nearly a full minute. Neo convulsing, choking, silent screaming. Test audiences were traumatized. Some walked out of screenings. Studio executives ordered it shortened immediately. What remains is still disturbing, but what was cut was far worse. Fact 4. The cast suffered hundreds of real injuries. Training lasted 4 brutal months. Carrie Ann Moss broke her ankle. Hugo Weaving required hip surgery. Stunt performers suffered broken ribs, dislocations, torn ligaments. One crew member said, "Every punch you see carries real pain." The Matrix did not fake realism. It paid for it. Fact 5. The subway scene was filmed in a real abandoned station. The underground fight was not a set. It was a damp, mold-infested abandoned subway in Sydney. Rat, stagnant water, thud, oh indeed. Lack of oxygen. Actors slipped in filthy water during takes. Crew members needed extra vaccinations. That claustrophobic fear on screen? Completely real. Fact 6. The film nearly received an NC-17 rating. The MPAA warned Warner Bros. This is not violence. This is bodily horror. The invasive tubes. Loss of bodily autonomy. Medical-like violation. To avoid box office death, editors blurred imagery and shortened scenes. Still, the fear remained not of guns, but of losing control of your own body. Fact 7. The lobby shootout used real guns. No CGI weapons. Real firearms firing thousands of blank rounds. Concrete pillars were physically destroyed with explosives. Shell casings flew inches from actors' faces. One mistake would have been fatal. That's why the scene still feels terrifying. Your brain knows it's real. Fact 8. The green color was designed to make you uncomfortable. The green tint was not style, it was psychological manipulation. Inspired by old CRT computer screens, the color subtly stresses the human brain. When the film shifts to the real world, colors become warm and human again. Your body senses the difference before your mind does. Fact 9. Switch was originally transgender. In the original script, Switch was male in the real world and female inside the Matrix. The name meant more than reality switching. It symbolized gender identity. Warner Bros. Removed the idea entirely, fearing backlash. Years later, when the Wachowskis came out, the metaphor became impossible to ignore. Fact 10. Neo's passport expired on September 11, 2001. In Agent Smith's interrogation scene, Neo's passport expiration date is 9/11/2001. When the film released, it meant nothing. After the attacks, it became one of cinema's most chilling coincidences. Poor accident, but impossible to forget. The Matrix was never just a movie. It was a warning, a question, a mirror. And maybe that's why even decades later, we're still not sure if we've really woken up. Subscribe to Movixa because some stories go deeper than the screen. Red Pill,